Days of Our Lives spoilers Brady handovers to Kristen addiction. Reunion follows Salem PD release. Leo's Abby blunder. Chad's plan derailed and Paulina decides EJ's fate. Should Body and Soul get cancelled? Fake cleaner eating up too important Salem airtime. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Brady Black lately had a discussion with Marlena Evans about Kristen DiMera and his moping passions for her. After all the horrible effects Kristen has put Brady through over the times, he should want nothing to do with her by now. Of course, that's not always how the heart works, especially on Days. Brady admitted to Marlena that it'd be easier if he felt nothing, but part of him will always feel a certain pull to Kristen. Days of Our Lives suckers will recall that Brady compared Kristen to independence, but he assured Marlena that he wasn't going to surrender to it. Our Days prognostications allude that Brady will be proven wrong about that, particularly after the lengths Kristen has gone to with this whole Dr. Wilhelm Rolf Styrum plot. Kristen may not have the same moral compass as Brady, but she cares about him like no bone differently. There's nothing on the earth will go as far to cover Brady as Kristen does, and that should count for commodity. It says a lot about Kristen's love for Brady, which is ever both crooked and genuine. Will Brady ultimately delve in and give Kristen the reunion she's featuring of? Brady has to be sick of all the heartache by now, so the idea of getting back together with a woman who's so devoted to him must be appealing on some position. Plus, Brady's old passions may come too delicate to ignore after he gets updates on Dr. Rolf's implicit cure for Sarah Kyriakis and how Kristen has tried to use that to his advantage. It's a manipulative move that's right in Kristen's wheelhouse, but Brady may still appreciate what she's trying to do then. Fortunately, Brady isn't shamefaced, so that'll be proven in the coming occurrences and leave him a free man formally again. After Brady eventually puts this agony behind him and realizes he isn't responsible for Sarah's May-hit and run accident, it may give him a new parcel on life. Between Kristen's sweats to save him and the fresh launch Brady will be given, he'll have some good reasons to fall off the Kristen cart. This could be Brady and Kristen's chance to eventually put their family back together with Rachel Black, so we'll see if Brady's bliss is on the horizon. At most Days observers can agree Brady deserves a happy chapter after all this drama, indeed if Kristen is by his side. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Brady may shift his perspective regarding Kristen in the coming weeks, so stay tuned to see if that'll mean good news for their love. Days of Our Lives Monday, October 7, update Leo's Abby blunder. Chad's plan derailed and Paulina decides EJ's fate. Days of Our Lives spoilers update for Monday, October 7, reveals that Gaby Hernandez de Muro will hide her heartache now that Stefan DiMera is pushing for a divorce. Deep down, Gabby would like to work effects out with Stefan, but Days spoilers suggest she'll keep her guard up and make him believe she's on the same runner. Over with Abigail DiMera. Shield attention Chad DiMera's plan to tell Thomas DiMera and Charlotte DiMera about their mama's return from the grave. Since Charlotte and Thomas' mama isn't really back, Abigail won't be eager to shock them and set their little hearts up for disappointment. Rather, Abigail will push Chad to take her on an ASAP trip to Paris and suggest some recollections might resurface there. Abigail may promise they can partake the news of her survival with the kiddies once they come home. Maybe Abigail will express stopgap for Total Recall and contend they can make this a better experience for Thomas and Charlotte if they stay, at least until after the trip. Still, Days spoilers say Charlotte and Thomas feel poised to get a big hint about Abigail's comeback thanks to Leo Stark. Days of Our Lives suckers can anticipate some puzzling updates for the kiddies soon enough. During Thomas and Charlotte's day out with Julie Williams, Leo will gossip too important and could leave them confused by mentioning Abby's return to Salem. Other Days spoilers say EJ DiMera will do whatever he can to keep his part as Salem's quarter attorney. Although Paulina Price has been trying to cut EJ loose over Stefan's pitfalls, EJ will assure her there's no longer any peril or reproach. EJ took care of that by getting Stefan to subscribe an affidavit that claimed he prevaricated about his allegations. It'll take some work, but it looks like EJ will move Paulina to let him stay on as DA for now. Days of Our Lives spoilers say that could change down the road due to some messy cases and EJ's typical jest. So stick with us for prognostications on all the chaos. Days of Our Lives spoilers should Body and Soul get cancelled. Fake cleaner eating up too important Salem airtime. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that the show arguably has a big problem thanks to the whole cleaner within a soap situation. Body and Soul is a fake day drama, but it's creating a veritably real issue that's only getting worse. When Body and Soul was first introduced, it was actually enough cute. Abe Carver watched videotapes of it while he was suffering from amnesia and living with Nurse Whitley King. Body and Soul sounded like a delightful little gimmick that would be gone just as snappily as it came. Still, Days eventually introduced this idea of the cleaner getting cancelled and also stayed with Abe and Kate Roberts Brady at the helm. Although Body and Soul is just now ready to begin rephotographing under the new leadership, numerous suckers are formerly over it. There's arguably way too important Body and Soul material at this point, so a plenty of Days observers are hoping it gets cancelled each over again. The whole plot feels a bit too silly to be playing out long term. We get that Days has a lighter tone than the bold and the beautiful, the young and the restless and General Hospital, but Days of Our Lives really going overboard with the comical content. At some point, perhaps there will be some reproach behind the scenes that Body and Soul will be unfit to overcome. There will have to be some way for this story to wrap up down the road, so Body and Soul may crash and burn in the end. Also again, perhaps Abe and Kate will simply vend the rights so that someone differently can take Body and Soul away. Maybe product will be moved after Kate and Abe get fed up enough to want out of the cleaner business altogether. Anyhow, it seems like a lot of observers are looking forward to whenever Body and Soul becomes a thing of the history. It'll be nice to get back to devoting further time to the usual drama in Salem rather of all dummy cleaner chaos. How do you feel about Body and Soul? Do you suppose it's a delightful addition or commodity that's just eating up airtime and sound? Days of Our Lives spoilers say there will be some Body and Soul updates to report down the line, so we'll bring you more prognostications on any news involving the mock cleaner and when it might conclude. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.